Hello and welcome to your online coaching program entitled Learning to Learn English. Today we are correcting Baccalauréat C, D, TI, E 2025 Grammar Part 2 or Exercise 2. Stay connected and listen to me attentively. Sit down with your pen, your pencil, and with your family members. Exercise 2. Complete the text below with the most appropriate words or expressions chosen from those in the brackets. 5 marks. Power supply in Cameroon has been very unstable these days. Eneo, our sole electricity company. Eneo, our sole electricity company, has existed dash many years in Cameroon. You choose between since, for, and ago. We use the elimination process. In the elimination process, you eradicate wrong options and you maintain the correct one. So you have to choose between since, for, and ago. Since has to do with the starting point. Starting point. For example, you can say that I have been learning English since 2018. So you have the starting point. You started learning English in 6e. For those who have started learning English in 6e, you can say I have been learning English since 2018. So we can say since January, since December, since 2018. But for has to do with the duration. For has to do with the duration. For example, let me clean this one. I have been learning English for 7 years. So, if you have started learning English in 6e in 2018, it means that you have been learning English for 7 good years. So you realize that with for you have the whole duration, the beginning of the period and almost the end of the process. It means that you have been learning English in 6e, 5e, 4e, 3e, 2e, première, and even in terminal, you are still learning the language. And you use ago when you are referring to something which is completely past. Something which is completely past. You use ago to describe a past action that ended in the past. To describe an action that occur or that take place in the past, an action that occur or took place in the past and ended in the past. For example, I went to Douala yesterday, or I went to Douala last week. So now that you can make a clear-cut difference between for, since, and ago, it is easier for you to give the correct answer. So the correct answer is for many years. Number 2. Though they dash 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 dash, you choose between has been, had been, and have been operating for long, Cameroonians still experience. So you have to choose has been is wrong because we still use the elimination process. Has been is not correct because the pronoun is they. And when we talk about they, you should have they have, not they has. Has is for the third person singular. So the option has been is wrong, and even had been deal with the past perfect tense is also wrong. So the only correct option is have been. They have been operating, because the action took place in the past but still going on in the present. So we don't need the past perfect tense, which is wrong here, and the correct option is have been. Cameroonians still experience, you have to choose between few, a lot of, and little. Cameroonians still experience power cuts now and then. You cannot say few. It will be paradoxical, because every day we don't have electricity in our homes. You cannot talk about little, which is not correct at all. So the best option here is the Cameroonians still experience a lot. They still experience a lot of power cuts, not few, not little. The government had promised that they dash in bracket were going, are going, is going. It's a promise in the past, so we cannot use are going or is going. No, the correct option is were going. Something they promised but they did not respect. It is, however, common knowledge that the situation has not improved. You have to choose between hasn't it, has it, and it has. That is the question. Remember that when the statement is positive, the tag is negative. When the statement or the sentence is positive, the tag is negative. And when the statement is negative, the tag is positive. So at this level, you realize that our sentence or our statement is negative. The situation has not improved. Negative. So our tag should be positive. That's why hasn't it is negative, is wrong. It has is not the proper way of doing it. So the correct answer is has it. It's supposed to be positive. Don't be discouraged if you don't score what you expected to score. Don't be discouraged if you did not score what you expected to score, because practice makes perfect. C'est en forgeant qu'on devient forgeron. And never forget, you are not born an impacting student, you become one. And if you don't become an impacting student in the world, you will be impacted by the world. Stay blessed, stay connected, be blessed in the name of Jesus. Bye-bye.